first step to cleaning your frozen beverage machine is to drain the existing product. First, turn the machine out of the freeze mode into the off position and remove the air tube if present. Then place the machine into wash and drain the product. Use clean sanitizer water to rinse out the hopper and freezing cylinder areas. You can use a brush to free any extra debris and to make the job easier. Drain product, rinse, and repeat until the product runs clear. Afterwards, you're ready to disassemble your machine. Before disassembly, make sure the machine's in the off position. Verify the power switch is turned to the off position. Remove the torque arm by pulling up and out of the torque assembly and then down out of the torque sensor. Remove dispensing door hand screws. Next, remove the dispensing door assembly and torque assembly, followed by the beater assembly, placing your hands underneath to catch the scraper blades. Remove the torque assembly O-ring using the provided O-ring removal tool. Remove the scraper blades from the beater assembly. Remove the torque guide from the beater assembly. Now we'll disassemble the dispensing door, starting with the dispensing door gasket and beater guide. Next, we'll remove the valve pin and handle, and we'll rotate the draw valve until the flat part at the top is perpendicular to the clear face of the dispensing door in order to unlock and remove the ice buster. Remove the ice buster. Remove the draw valve, twisting while pulling so as not to rip the O-rings. Then remove the two O-rings. Remove the drive shaft from the back of the cylinder. Remove the drip tray from the front and the side. Verify the power switch is turned to the off position and use the large brush and cool water to thoroughly clean the inside of the cylinder, being sure to scrub the back of the cylinder and verify that the cylinder is free of all product. Clean and wipe down the outside of the machine. Thoroughly wash all parts removed from the machine using supplied brushes, sponges, and cleaning towels. When cleaning the dispensing door, clean the priming port with a small brush. Carefully and thoroughly clean all gaskets and O-rings removed from the machine, being sure to wipe gaskets and O-rings to remove excess lubricant. Verify all parts are clean and free of food product prior to reassembling the machine. Verify the machine power switch is in the off position. Assemble the drive shaft. First, place the drive shaft gasket on the drive shaft. Next, seal the gasket open space with Spaceman lubricant. Pack the lubricant into the gasket and up the length of the drive shaft, but avoid the top square area. Insert the drive shaft into the rear shell bearing at the back of the cylinder and turn it until the key engages firmly into the socket. Beater assembly. Place the torque guide onto the end of the beater assembly. Do not lubricate this component. Place the scraper blades onto the beater assembly. No force is required. And insert the complete beater assembly into the cylinder, turning the assembly until it engages the drive shaft key. Assemble the torque assembly by first placing the O-ring over the front and lubricating it. This part is important as it goes through the door and will help determine the viscosity of the product. Insert the torque assembly through the beater into the back torque guide located at the back of the beater, shown in the next screen. It's important this part is done properly and placed properly inside the torque guide so that it rotates freely. Assemble the dispensing door. Start by placing two O-rings over the draw valve. Coat them with Spaceman lubricant. Insert the draw valve roughly 7/8 of the way into the dispensing door from the top and rotate as you install. Turn the valve so that the flat portion at the top is perpendicular to the clear face of the dispensing door. This will allow you to insert the ice buster through the dispensing spout at the bottom of the door. You can lock it in place by rotating the valve, find the hole, and insert the draw handle. Secure the draw handle in place by inserting the valve pin. Next, screw the prime plug into the dispensing door. Place the dispensing door gasket on the door and coat with Spaceman lubricant. Then place the beater guide onto the dispensing door with the flange flush with the back of the door. Align door assembly with torque assembly and mounting bolts. Install the door flush with machine, and if needed, gently wiggle the door to line it up. Do not force the dispensing door onto the machine. Tighten the dispensing door screws in a cross pattern. With the tapered end down, install the torque arm, up through the sensor pinhole and then down through the torque assembly hole. The torque arm should move freely back and forth. Lubricate and install the magnetic hopper agitators into the hopper. Install the hopper lids and install the side drip tray. Then install the front drip tray, and assembly is complete. Pour a minimum of 2 gallons of food-grade sanitizer solution into the hopper and turn the power switch to the wash position. While agitating, use a brush to scrub and distribute sanitizer along the hopper walls and hopper agitator. Place a bucket below the draw valve and open the draw valve and drain solution from the machine. Turn the power switch to the off position. With 2 people, place a bucket under the draw handle and open the draw spout. Pour product into the hopper until sanitizer has been purged from the machine and a steady stream of product is flowing from the spout. Then close the draw handle. Next, you can pour the remaining product into the hopper. Open the prime screw on the front of the dispensing door to allow for the cylinder to fill with product and air to escape. The cylinder should be at least 75% full to operate. Close the prime screw and tighten completely. If using an air tube, replace that now, ensuring that the feed hole is located at the bottom so that product can get into the freezing cylinder. Then replace the hopper lids. Turn the power switch to the freeze position and verify standby is off. If the low level light is on, add more product. Do not pull frozen product while the light is on, as it will lead to damage. The motor will agitate and cooling system will begin. Freezing takes roughly 10 minutes. When the product reaches the desired viscosity, it is ready to dispense.